Show respect. All praises to the Most High God. Show respect, bro. That's what God is saying. You're showing honor to his son. You understand? Read it again for the brother.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
See that? So now you're showing Christ that you honor him. You understand? Now give me wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. Because what you did was a righteous thing, bro. That's all that's righteous. All praises to the Most High God. Both of y'all got good spirits. Judah and Ephraim standing right before me. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. For righteousness is...
For righteousness, meaning the application of God's commandment, it says for righteousness
is immortal.
That's immortal. So if you're keeping the commandments of God, there is no death to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we as a people don't understand. We have to keep the commandments of God. That is immortal. That's why Christ told us that the gift that he's going to give us is eternal life. You understand that, bro? That is what we have to understand as a people. Now, let me ask you another question. You see how we're standing up here? We got these garments down to our feet. Look at every brother that's out here. We got garments that's down to our feet, right? Go to Revelation 1, start at verse 13. I want you to show something. I want you to see something. Because right now we speak on behalf of Jesus Christ on this earth. You understand? You are prince of the power of God. That's what Israel means. You too, Joseph. Read it.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
So this is John the Revelator. Jump up to verse 10.
Revelation 1, verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice, as of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega.
So John is on the Lord's day, right? And he heard a voice behind him saying that I'm Alpha and the Omega. Go ahead.
The first and the last. And what thou seest,
and what you see, John,
write in a book.
Write it down in a book. The book that he wrote it down in is the book that we're reading, which is the book of Revelation. You understand? So he obeyed God. He wrote it down. Read.
And send it unto the 7 churches, which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, and Smyrna, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
So now he said, listen, after you write it down, John, I want you to send it to the churches because it's going to bear record of what I look like. Why? Because there's going to come a time in the earth where they're going to say that I look like this. They're going to say that I look like this. So I want you to bear record that I look like this. So write it down in a book. You understand? Because for 2,000 years from now, them white folks are going to take my people into captivity, and they're going to say that I look like them. Read on.
And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
So he turned and seen Christ. You understand, bro? This is good. He turned and seen Christ.
And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
Stop. He said he saw what?
7 golden candlesticks.
What's on my back, bro? He said, as he sees 7 golden candlesticks. Read.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
He said, I seen somebody, he looked like Jesus. Because John walked with Jesus. And this was 63 years after Christ died and resurrected. But he still remembered what Christ looked like. For example, if somebody that really had an impact on your life, right? And you see them and then you don't see them for a while, and then you see them years later, you're going to be like, damn, that looks like old boy that I used to kick it with. You know what I'm talking about? That's the same thing that happened to John. He said, dang, dude look like the Son of Man. He looked like Christ. Go ahead.
One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
He said he had on a garment down to the foot. What do we got on right now? Garment down to the what? Down to the foot. Just like our king. You understand what I'm saying? Because we are the true kings of the earth.
That's right.
Now jump back to verse 5.
Bring it out. Revelation 1, verse 5.
Listen good. All right, listen good. Remember, you got that flyer, don't you? All praises to the Most High. Listen good, Paul. Read.
And from Jesus Christ,
Thank you.
who is the faithful
y'all.
witness, and the first begotten of the dead, and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us, and washed us from our sins in his own blood, and hath made us kings,
Hold on. Christ made us what?
and hath made us kings,
And have made us who?
kings,
He made us kings. Read.
and priests unto God and his Father.
You see that? So he said he made us kings. So now jump back over to Revelation where you just left off.
Revelation 1 verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot. We're your examples right now. We are the light right now to try to pull you out of darkness. This is how we dress. This is ancient. This is dark. This is priestly. This is righteous. This is king wardrobe. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So you see this? This is a girt. It said when Christ was on the earth, his was gold. When he seen it, when John seen it, it was golden. You understand? Pure gold. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said when I looked up at his face, his head and the hairs on his face were white like what?
Like wool.
What people on earth got woolly hair? Black people. You see that? He said his head and his hairs were white like wool. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet,
And Christ's feet, Paul.
and his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass, Paul? It's brown. Do your feet look the same way as your face? The top part. It looks the same as your face, don't it? So if his feet look like brass, what color was Christ's face? He was brown. But watch what else it say.
As if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn anything in a furnace, what color do it turn? Black. So Jesus Christ was what? A black man. Give me Job 30 and verse 30. Jesus Christ was a black man. And what are we reading? The Bible. Before you go there, give me 1 John 5 and 10. Because there's some people that's probably saying, well, it don't matter. It don't matter if he was black. Let's see what God said. Read.
No! 1 John chapter 5 verse 10. He that believeth on the Son of God.
Stop. It says, he that believeth on the Son of God. Who is the Son of God? Christ. He that believeth on Christ.
Hath the witness in himself. He that believeth not God
He that don't believe God
hath made him a liar,
hath made God a liar. Read.
because he believeth not the record that
Hold on. He believeth not what?
the record
What's the record? The record said that Christ was what? Black. So if you don't believe that Christ is black, you're saying that God is a what? A liar. Read on.
because he believeth not the record that God gave of his Son.
God gave a record of his son, saying that he was a black man. You understand? Now, let's go to some of his prophets.
Bring it out.
Job 30 and 30.
Bring it
Let's
out.
see what the prophets of God look like. Read that.
Job chapter 30 verse 30. My skin is black.
Stop. What did he say?
My skin is black upon me.
The prophet Job said his skin is what? Black. Let's see what King Solomon looked like. Go to Song of Songs. Let's see what King Solomon looked like. Because, brother, you are a king, but you don't know it. We're trying to wake you up. Read.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
This is the wisest king. He said, I am what?
I am black, but comely.
He said, I am black and beautiful. Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem. Now go to Paul. Give me Acts chapter 21. Let's see what Paul looked like, because your name is what? Let's see what Paul looked like.
Bring it out.
Acts chapter 21. Because you got a powerful name, brother. Let's see what Paul looked like. Give me Acts chapter 21. Start. Yep.
Acts chapter 21, verse 38.
Hold on. Let me ask you something. What color were the Egyptians?
Black.
Read.
Art not thou,
Start at verse top. Start at verse 37.
Acts chapter 21, verse 37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, may I speak unto thee?
So Paul was about to go to jail. Paul said, let me holler at you real quick. You know how we talk. He was like, hey man, let me holler at you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me holler at you real quick, man. Read.
May I speak unto thee? Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
So Paul was speaking to him in the language of Greek. So the dude was like, damn, you can speak Greek. Read.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
What did he ask Paul?
Art not thou that Egyptian?
So that means if he mistook Paul as an Egyptian, that means Paul was what? Black. That means Paul was blind.
That's right.
That's exactly what that means. But let's see what Paul's response was. Read.
Which before these days made us an uproar, and led us out into the wilderness, 4,000 men. Yeah, 4,000.
Verse 39.
Verse 39. But Paul said,
But Paul, he just thought that Paul was an Egyptian, but Paul said,
I am a man which am a Jew.
huh?
I am a man which am a Jew.
So Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew. So that means that the true Jews are who?
Black people.
Are black. Let's go back to the Old Testament to prove it. Go to Jeremiah 14 and 2. So he said, hey, I ain't no Egyptian, I'm a Jew. Which means that the true Jews are black people. You understand what I'm saying? They try to steal our nationality. Hey sis, come here right quick. Let me ask you something real quick. What's your nationality? Do you know? What's your nationality? Black, white, Native American, and German. What's your father's nationality? All right, read.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
So Jew is short for Judah. So it says Judah is in mourning. Read.
And the gates thereof languish.
Their leadership is nothing. Read.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. So who are you? What's your nationality? Huh?
Israelite.
You're an Israelite, bro. You should never be ashamed of that. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, you got power with God. Give me that in Genesis 32. Verse 28. Let me show you what the importance of you knowing and you saying that you an Israelite, bro. This ain't nothing to play with, bro. We the prophets on earth. You're not in the midst of regular men. God sent us here to you today, for you today, bro. Read that.
Genesis chapter 32, verse 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
He said, your name no more should be called Jacob. But what?
But Israel. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God.
You hear that? For as a prince has thy power with God. That's what Israel means. You understand? Read on.
For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men.
And with men. So we're supposed to be ruling over the planet Earth. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Now, let me get you a commandment. Give me Leviticus 21 and 5.
Bring it out.
Let me get you a commandment. Because as the kings on earth, we got to walk in a particular way, unlike the other nations. They're peasants to us. We're the kings of the earth. The only reason we're at the bottom is because we broke the commandments of God. Now God has sent his prophets back to teach his people so that they can return. And once they return, he's going to send his son to deliver us. You understand?
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.